Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday, and I wanted to just make a quick video here on mistakes, because mistakes are going to happen, and it's not a huge deal. All mistakes are recoverable from, for the most part, as long as you don't do them too late in the game. And don't get discouraged. That's the main thing. So it's been a tough week the last few days. We've got a good problem to have, which is we've got a handful of properties, 3 that are under contract right now, and 1 that is going to be under contract fairly soon, I think. And they're not wholesale deals, they're not lease option deals, they're like wholesale type deals. So these are nicer houses, rent ready, that we're able to get at like 65% of ARV. So we have to find like a retail buyer that wants to get these properties cheap. You can't sell them to your typical cash buyer, that's looking to do a flip. So we're looking only for those buy and hold type investors. So not only do we need cash buyers, we need a specific niche, or however you say that, of cash buyers. So it's a good problem to have, but it's a learning experience for me, because I don't have a nationwide huge cash buyers list, which for lease options, when you get a lease option deal, finding the buyer tenant is pretty easy if you have a decent area and a property price right and rent price right. People are looking to do that. Those move really quickly. I didn't really need to have a huge buyers list, although we do have Carrot websites that are gathering buyer tenant information and stuff. So we've got those out there fishing for that. We just expanded that program into 10 markets. So I tried to cover the markets where I've got investors that are involved in working with us right now, so that's covered. And I covered some other major areas too, where we'll be looking for partners there. So, but eventually, I'd love to have a nationwide list. I'm trying to build an empire here. It may take me the rest of my life, but that's what I'm doing, and it's fun, and I enjoy the heck out of it. So don't worry about mistakes, guys. I screwed one up so badly for Nathaniel and I. Luckily, Nathaniel and I are partners, and he understands, and we laughed about it. It's unfortunate because I blew it with a seller. I couldn't have screwed this up any worse, and it was because I was trying to do too many things at one time, and I'm running around. I didn't have my computer with me, and Nathaniel wanted me to talk to this particular seller because he'd kind of reached an impasse with her, and it was her and her husband, and I called them, and I thought I was talking to another couple that we had dealt with. So I'm rambling on about lease options and how it works and what they're going to need to do, and they're resisting, and I couldn't figure out I'm like, why are they so resistant? We had a video conference, went over this whole thing. They signed already. They agreed they were going to do it, and now what is all this resistance? I couldn't figure it out. And finally, she basically told me we're not interested and hung up on me. So I called Nathaniel. I didn't know I couldn't figure out what happened, and he's like, dude, that's supposed to be a wholesale deal, not a lease option deal. So there I am. I have now screwed that up so badly, and the sellers don't know any better. They're expecting me to know what I'm talking about. So I'm over there rambling on, telling them the wrong stuff. So guys, it's going to happen to you, okay? You're going to make a mistake, and you just got to, believe me, I still feel like an idiot, and I still feel terribly that I blew it, because they liked the house. And, that could have been a potential sale for us, and now the house is still sitting there, and we haven't had any other bites. Not that we won't. I think we will. And I tried to reach back out to that seller. I called her and left her a message, and I also texted her, and she didn't respond. So she was less than impressed with my disorganization, not knowing the property, not knowing what program she was on. I could not have screwed it up anywhere. So just an example, guys. Don't feel badly if you make a mistake on your offers or you screw something up. It's going to happen, okay? Just, be honest about it. Explain to the seller what happened, and move forward. And if they don't accept it, that's just life. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm not perfect, and I try my best to do as best as I can, but it doesn't always happen that way, and I'm going to make a mistake here and there, and I'm just going to move on when that happens and keep going forward, right? So anyway, I just want to share that with you. Luckily, Nathaniel forgave me for screwing that up, and we'll get another one, and he's the guy I've got all these contracts with. And that's another good thing to talk about is Nathaniel Was the first guy I started working with. I mean, I've been doing it on my own, and Nathaniel's was doing wholesales or trying to do it, and we both were in a quick little mastermind that Joe McCall had, and that's how we met, and we talked, and we were talking about boots on the ground and this and that. So Nathaniel and I started working together, I think about 6-7 weeks ago, and he has been super consistent, 3 to 5 every day. I'm talking weekends. I mean, this guy, he's putting 3 to 5 in every day. So we've done, 140 probably offers or something like that, I'm guessing, around that, in that area. And we have gotten 6 properties under contract. We have a couple more that are pending, and things are starting to pop. I mean, we got 4 like in the last 10 days. And these are the ones that Nathaniel put the offers in 6 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago, or whatever, whenever he started. So those are starting to come back around. Guys that we are now in the 5th or 6th text in our follow-up system are starting to respond. Why? Because their properties have been sitting on the market, and when they said no initially, they meant it, but no has now turned into yes or maybe as time has gone by. The property's draining their bank accounts, it's not moving, there's no interest, and now because we put our offer in front of them early, they're reaching back out to us to sell us their property on a lease option, right? That's what we're trying to do, guys. Nathaniel's proof in the pudding, man. I mean, he's done the work, and the results are starting to come out as far as the timeline and everything that the experts say. And I'm not one of the experts, I'm just one of you guys. We are all of us. The experts are the guys making $2,000 on a program to how to do this stuff and all that stuff. I'm not an expert. I'm a learning investor just like you guys, but I do believe that 3 to 5 offers a day every day is the mantra. I mean, it's what it's what you need to do to be able to quit your other job and do this consistently and to keep steady deals coming in. Without steady marketing, steady deals won't happen. I get behind in my marketing, and I think, or not even, I do get behind in my marketing as I'm trying to do everything else. And, sometimes I'm tempted to I just won't do some offers today. But I listen back to all the mentors and everybody yelling at me about marketing, and 3 to 5 offers a day. And I made a commitment to myself that I was not going to get off of that no matter what, and I'm not going to. And guys, that's what you need to do too. Now look, if you're part-time and you can't do it every day right now, and you figure out what you want for a system. But I'm saying if you want to generate enough deals to make, enough money to quit your current job, then 3 to 5 offers a day is going to bring you a couple deals a week after you have been doing it for 6 months or a year. You're stacking up offers, you're stacking up potential clients, potential sellers. It's all about building a pipeline. If you've done any type of sales, this is not a new concept. This is work, guys. This is not a get rich quick. You're not going to push a button and everything's, sellers are all going to come running out and all that stuff. You're not going to sit on the beach with a Mai Tai, and I don't know if that works, guys. More power to you. If it does work, I'd love to have somebody show me how to do it, because I've never seen any of those that pan out quite that way. But there's I guess different strokes for different folks or something. I believe that this system works. I know it does, and that's why I'm encouraging you to do it. I'm not charging you to encourage you to do it. I'm just telling you as another person, you can take it or leave it. That's up to you. And again, I am not the expert in this group, guys. We're all investors, all working together. So you got ideas and things you are doing that's working, share it with everybody. If you want to take on a JV partner, go for it. Work together with some of the other investors in here, and build some partnerships. I'm love having people work with me, and I'll take as many people as want to work with us. That's great. But I encourage everybody to work with other people too. And my word is not law. I don't know any more than anybody else. I just, I believe what I believe from my experiences in doing this, and how it works for me and my personality in talking to sellers, right? Somebody else may take a way more aggressive tact and it may work for them, but that's just not my style. I'm more of a let them sell it to me guy. And I heard Gavin Timms, another mentor guy. He actually works with Joe McCall too, but he said something one time that really struck a chord with me, and it's very true. And I think he was quoting somebody else even. But anyway, Gavin said, you'll never sell a lease option to a seller. You just won't. And I totally believe that, because I'm a sales guy by nature. I mean, that's what I've did my entire career. That's what I've done. Excuse me. But so it's totally against my nature to not try to convince them to buy, that, you know, to go with my program and tell them how great it is, and, you know, all that stuff. So it's a struggle for me every day not to do that, and I know it is even for people that haven't been in sales. So because we want it to happen so bad that we're positioning ourselves as the eager buyer and trying to convince the seller, when it really should be vice versa. You always want to be in the power position, right? The power position is being sold to. And the way we get there, guys, is get an offer in front of the sellers by putting 3 to 5 offers a day. We get offers in front of the sellers early, and then when the offers become motivated by the market and the length of time the house has been on the property, they'll come back to us in our offers, or they'll be triggered to come back to us by our follow-ups, which are subtly reminding them that there is another way out of the dilemma they're in with their home. All right, guys, have a great Wednesday, and we will talk tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.